questions.
Aaron, given how much you've improved on your three-point shooting over a calendar year, how rewarding was it to get that shot, and just for this team, how you guys have stayed connected? You wouldn't let this one get away when it was all set up to say, hey, maybe we win game 2 because we're all tired from game 7. Just take me through your three, what it means, and the way this team refused to let this game get away.
Well, I've worked on my jumper a lot, throughout the years. You guys have seen maturation of it, so it's nice to have it all culminate in a game winner. But it really comes down to my teammates like Russ making a great play and finding me in transition and in rhythm, on time, on target. So it helps when you have a Hall of Fame passer passing to you. But, we just didn't want to miss the moment. We didn't want to miss the opportunity. We knew if we waited, it may be too late. So I'm glad we showed our, mettle, but our grit, but we're not satisfied.
How loud did you guys cheer when he made that shot?
He cheered like a lot.
I bet.
He was popping his jersey.
Aaron, Coach Adelman called you the soul of this team. What does that mean to you?
I think we have a really soulful group. I think a lot of guys out there are leaders. We have a lot of leaders, and we guys that have really high character guys and guys that want to win, and guys that play for the right reasons. So when you bring everybody together that has that same mindset and has that same soulful approach to the game, you get something special.
Aaron, Coach Adelman keeps mentioning that he thinks you guys are an honest locker room, but also that you've become one over the course of the year. Do you agree with that?
An honest locker room?
Honest with each other, having tough conversations with each other, and he said it allows him to just kind of focus on coaching and schematics.
Absolutely. We hold each other accountable, and we have high IQ guys on this team and high character guys on this team. So when we're speaking to each other, it comes from a place of experience, knowledge, wisdom, and compassion. And it just allows DA to just focus on the X's and O's and some of the pep.
Is it something you guys have gotten better at in the last month?
Yeah, we've been able to communicate, but we don't got no punks on this team.
When the Thunder went on their run in the past against other teams, that's normally when they try to put teams away, but y'all were able to withstand it. What were you telling yourselves to be able to keep yourselves in the game and make that second half charge?
We've been through a lot, this group, and we've come from behind to win in plenty of games. It's not necessarily what we try and do or what we want to do, but we know that we've been in that position before and we can do it. So we saw the time and we saw the score, and we know what we were trying to accomplish, and we got it done tonight.
Russ kind of touched on that, and so did CB, about this team being there before. Russ talking about you guys won the championship obviously before he got here, but these moments not being too big. Can you sense that that's an advantage you have against a younger team in this case?
Yeah, we know what it takes. We know what it takes to get there, to get to that mountaintop, to get over the hump. And on the contrary, we know if we're not giving what it takes, if we're not doing what we need to be, if we're not holding ourselves to the standard of championship level.
Three more kids, go ahead.
Christian was saying I'm sorry.
You're good. Go ahead.
Christian was saying how you pretty much live in the gym. You have one, right?
Yeah.
How often do you shoot at your gym versus like the Nuggets gym and all that and practice yourself?
Pretty much every day.
Along those lines, after all the work you've done at home and in the gym, wherever, when that shot leaves your hand, do you know it's in? And how would that compare to, say, a year ago when you tried to take that shot?
When I shot it, did I know it was in? I knew it wasn't a miss.
That's good.
Yeah.
Aaron, you guys kind of had your backs against the wall for the last 3.5 weeks. You know, you guys were fighting to stay out of the play-in. Obviously, you were down 2-1 against the Clippers. Had to win in Game 4 on the road. You know, what's it been like, you know, you guys having to kind of fight back and show resilience, you know, just so many times, you know, over the last month? And is it kind of a thing where you guys are kind of used to it and you've been in this spot and, you know, you kind of know how to react to it?
Yeah, we have a lot of poise in this group, you know. We got a lot of just, you know, grit, like I was saying. But, you know, it's not the position that we want to put ourselves in with our backs against the wall. But I know that I know how this group responds, and I have faith that we can respond when we are in those situations. But, you know, that's not where we want to be.
Aaron, you've got the young ones with you, so I'll take you away for basketball just for a moment. When they're in a position where it may not look like they should keep trying, but you want them to, what advice will you give them?
These guys?
Yeah.
It gets greater later. You know, so stick with it. You know, be a demonstration of resiliency.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, everybody. Good job. You guys were so patient. Good job. That's it. That's it. You guys ready?
You want to say go Nuggets?
You want to say go Nuggets? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. All right, come on. Let's go, guys.